So at one point I was a kitchen manager and my staff was full of men. There was one guy that my GM hired without me because I was out, but as soon as I met this dude, I knew that he was going to be a problem simply because I was a woman. I don't know if y'all know this, but there are some men that don't like listening to women. So I'm doing rounds in the kitchen one day. He's on prep. He's giving this onion the business. But the only thing is he's not wearing a cut glove. Now, I know that there are some policies within a restaurant that have a little bit of a gray area, a little bit of a wiggle room. But when it comes to safety, especially something like wearing a cut glove, I don't play. One, it has the potential to be a very serious injury. And two, there's so much work that goes along with it, right? You have to clean up the blood. You got to do an incident report. You got to follow workman's comp claim. Then you got to readjust your schedule because they're going to be out for a couple of days. And then when they do come back, they're going to be on light duty because they can't do dishes because it's all wrapped up. It's a whole thing. And I try to avoid that as much as possible by ensuring that my team is keeping safe by wearing cut gloves. I compliment him on his knife work, and I'm like, the only thing is, I just need you to put on a cut glove. It's just for safety purposes. I'm not coming at your cutting style or anything like that. You know, trying to keep it light. And he's like, cut glove? I ain't never been asked to wear a cut glove. What I need to wear a cut glove for? Like, come on. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, well, when you were training, were you instructed about wearing a cut glove? He's like, I mean, I had it on. Okay, well, it wasn't just for training. Anytime that you're doing anything with a blade here, I need to make sure that you're safe. I just need you to put a cut glove on. He goes, I'm a grown-ass man. I've been doing this for years. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. And I'm like, okay, well, how is making sure that you leave out of here with all 10 fingers interfering with your manhood? So he's getting louder. I'm getting louder. And I'm getting taller because who are you talking to? Like, it's a whole thing. The kitchen staff has to literally, like, tell him to chill. And somebody went to get the GM. GM comes, he takes us outside in the back. He asks me what's going on. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to enforce a safety precaution that everybody in the kitchen has to follow. It's nothing personal. This is not an attack on your skills in the kitchen. This is just something that everyone has to follow. Dude starts growling again like he's DMX, telling me how much of a man he is and he don't need nobody telling him how to do his job. This is that and the other. Because the GM doesn't like confrontation, he turns to me and says he has the experience. You know, sometimes we just have to pick our battles. Okay. I am seething because why is picking my battles the only option here? You mean to tell me you all rather be on your hands and knees picking his fingers up off the floor? So I go into the office and I immediately start writing an incident report because as a Sagittarius, I have the power to see the consequences of somebody's nonsense way before it happens. So I just start preparing myself. So a couple of weeks later, I'm scheduled for the night shift, but I get a call in the morning. It's the GM calling me, asking if I can come in early. He said, we had a bit of a situation. I'm a little short staffed right now. I can really use the hands. I'm like, cool, I'm not doing anything. I'll come on in. 5 minutes later, I get a text like, hey, you know where the medic kit is? So I tell him where it is and I say, is everything okay? Like, is someone sick? Did someone get hurt? He proceeds to tell me that the dude I was going back and forth with cut the damn tip of his finger off and was on the way to the hospital. Not the big, strong man getting a little boo-boo. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going in to help you. So I text him. I'm like, hey, I totally forgot. I had a prior engagement. I'll probably be in there closer to my scheduled end time. So I get in, it's a little chaotic, and I can tell that they were behind, and the GM, he's like actively avoiding me. So before he leaves, he's asked if we can sit down and talk, and of course I tell him yeah. And he tells me that he's disappointed because I told him that I would come in and I would help him, and then I changed my mind at the last minute. He really could have used the help, and he just wants to make sure that moving forward, that we have each other's backs in times of need. I don't have a problem with having each other's back. I just want to make sure that that privilege is extended to everyone. Because had you had my back a couple of weeks ago when this whole mess transpired in the first place, we might not have been here because you would have been right there alongside with me and trusting me to do the job that you put me in place to do and helping me enforce the safety protocol. In a move that shocked the hell out of me, he actually apologized and said that moving forward in front of the team, he's always going to have my back.